kickoff. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So Western Michigan's offense will start this game off. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires to the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Miami, Ohio's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
They'll go to the ground. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They're trying to get to it. He looks that one in nicely. That'll be enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 48. The Redhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the offense. Going up top on first down. Quick strike complete. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. On second down, wants to throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one is anything but routine, a 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Broncos will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute.
Hits the accelerator to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Redhawks.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. UCF took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Orlando. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. He'll keep it himself. Plows through the defense. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense gets set for second down. The play action fake. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on them, and they're already off to a great start.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Moves around to clear up the vision. Quarterback has to protect himself. Gets down with the slide. The Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Dumps it to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Broncos will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the catch at the 30. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The offense set for a 1st down play. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes one man miss. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20.
And that is another first down for the offense.
That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
17, Western Michigan, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Redhawks. What a grab and go for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over for Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
On third down, going up top. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Look out, he's got room. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
They'll try the run. Discards a man.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Redhawks are on the move.
First down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Unleashes one deep. Fires and picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And that's just a force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into cover 3. It's a zone coverage, and if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take him away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels...
Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dialing up a second down pass play. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The give on the inside. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Coming to the line looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Red Hawks will have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Sharp. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Miami.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tennessee is in trouble right now, and that Neyland Stadium crowd is letting them hear it. They're trailing by 18 to Texas State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Caught near the sideline, it's Hawkins. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Snags it over the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll just keep slinging it. The sure hands, it's Davis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. He's looking to pass. The quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's caught. Oh, look out on the right. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Red Hawks. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Quarterback empties his backfield. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man to the left. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll throw it on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Let's see what they do on third down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Oxford, Ohio. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Yager Stadium there on Reed Eubank Way.
The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Across the 25, he's got room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Hand off from the shotgun. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. And the Redhawks are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
He get it down to the 35 before he stops. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Gonna run it. It's Sharp. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun. Give on the inside. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Moving away from pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down and getting down. The Red Hawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Comes out throwing on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He wants to pass it on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Leaves it with the back. Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves them with a 4th and 2. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a first down. Might be the worst case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. And the Red Hawks line it up with a 1st and goal. They go to the ground. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to surge it in. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? Touchdown, Miami! And the punishment has been extended.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Texas A&M.
It's complete to the right.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And it's picked off.
What a great stick by the defender. But how about this? Quarterbacks like a smooth pocket where they can step up, set their feet. That defense did not give him that. Hit him while he's throwing the football. Made it easy for the defender to run underneath and create an interception.
The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
First and goal, Red Hawks.
He wants to throw it. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks. And the stomping has commenced.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Fires it beautifully in on the crossover. He's brought down, solid pickup, a little bit short of the first down.
Brings up 2nd down.
That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. He wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he's got it inside the 25. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Never a doubt. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Out of the gun to give to the back. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Sharp. Still running at the 40. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
They'll give it to the back. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The run from the shotgun. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. The Red Hawks have moved it inside the 20. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Try to get it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wants to pass. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
The offense right now is moving in the wrong direction. They weren't able to get a touchdown on that first down play, now giving up a negative play on 2nd down. You better be very careful about this 3rd down play call.
It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Miami! And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
61, Western Michigan, 3.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He's going to pass. Pulls it in. It's Davis. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Oh, he wants it all. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? This offense has a 2nd down play. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looking to throw it again. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. pocket starts to collapse. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He makes a grab, and he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. They'll leave it with him. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, and know they're going to get the victory.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.